Hi, everyone. I'm about a minute early, just coming in to make sure I can get connected to everything. How's everyone doing today? Hello, hello. Hi, come on in if you're here. Let me know if you're here. Hi, hi. Sorry, I'm just trying to get everything up so I can see your comments. Oh, here we go. Hi, everyone. Oh, sorry. Let's get that out of the way. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Come on in. If you're here, please say hi. Hi. Hello, Melissa. Thanks for coming in. Welcome, welcome. Oh, it's right at 12 now. Hopefully, some other people will join us. Thank you so much for spending your day or some of your day with me today. Come on in. Come say hi. How's everyone doing? Melissa, Suzanne, Christine, Joan, Tina. Oh, Jean Marie. Hi, everyone. Come on in. Thank you for sprinkling. How is everyone today? It's a cool day here today where I am in Alberta, Canada. Hi, Tina. Welcome. So we're going to do something sunny today, even though, like I said, it's quite miserable here today. Very cold. I'm not sure when we're going to get spring. I'm not even sure if we'll get summer this year. It's just been an awful month. May is almost over. Can you believe it? That it's going to be June 1st in a day or two? Well, in 2 days, actually. Hi, Stephanie, Deborah, Carrie, Lynn. Oh, I hope I didn't miss anybody's names. I apologize if I did. Hello, everybody. Come on in. Okay. Well, few people are here. Thanks so much for spending some time with me today. Welcome to the Unique in the Creek page. If you do not know who I am, my name is Judy Baker. I am a designer on Team Unique. And guess what? We're going to make it like Judy today. Every other Thursday on the Unique in the Creek page, I'm here and I'm going to hopefully design something that you're going to learn a little bit from and that you're going to love. Okay, before we get started, just want to ask you, if you have not already, to please go follow and subscribe to the Unique in the Creek Facebook and YouTube pages. That way you'll always see the Unique in the Creek designers do all their free tutorials there, okay? And if you need to go back and watch something, they'll be there for you to watch anytime you want on replays. Okay, you also get notifications on new supplies, things like that. Please also follow Unique in the Creek on Facebook and go to their shop and do some shopping. And if you do, I would appreciate if you would please consider using my affiliate link that is in the description box below. And at checkout, type in code Team Unique and you'll get 5% off your wreath boards. I'd really appreciate the support. It gives me a little something so I can keep on buying supplies and creating for you folks, okay? If you have any questions about the supplies I am using today, please just check out the description box. I've got everything and probably more listed in there. I like to give you options and different ribbons, things like that. I don't always use them all, but I do like to list them for you. So if you have any questions during or after this slide, just go check out the description link below. Okay, so hello, everybody. Again, welcome. We're going to make it like Judy today. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do. I'm just going to bring you down to the board now. I want you to let me know if you can see everything on the board or on my mat, okay? Because I want to make sure you can see everything that I'm doing. Is that clear? And is that a good view? How is it? Hello, Mary, Carol, Donna, Christina. Thank you so much. Yes, Christina, the 5% is only off the wreath boards. But I do appreciate it if you do consider my affiliate link when you buy your supplies. Unique in the Creek has hundreds and hundreds of items. and great prices. Lori has awesome prices in her shop. They add new things almost weekly. So always be sure to check out the new to shop page, because there's things in there and I check it every day, and there's things in there that I even miss. So go check it out and see what you think. How is this view? So is everything good here? This is what we're going to make. Is it good, Donna? Thank you so much. Thank you, Melissa. Hi, Marlene. Thank you very much, Tina. Okay, so this is a oval board. We're going to make an oval sunflower wreath. This is the oval board. Will explain to you how I loaded it in a second, but I just want to let you know something. I struggle with wreaths, just like everybody else. We're all still learning from each other, but there are some wreaths that I make and I just don't like them. Once I make them, I don't like them. So this sign here, this Hello Sunshine sign, I think is adorable. It is, let's see, it's about 12.5 inches tall and about 6 inches wide. Okay, so about 12 inches this way, 5 inches this way. I have made 2 wreaths with this sign, and I haven't liked either one. So I took the sign off, the second wreath, and we're going to use it today. And I'm going to use it on the oval board, and fingers crossed, it all works out and everything goes well. But I love this sign, and it's a perfect sign. You can use it for the whole summer. And look, folks, I decided to paint my nails yellow to go with the sunshine. Okay, so that's a little bit of fun fact. I like to polish my nails, but I usually do it just in clear. And yes, these are my natural nails. If anyone's curious, they are real nails. Hello, Lori. Hi, thank you for joining me. I know you're so busy. Hi, Jane. Oh, view looks great. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate it. I am always concerned about my view. I want to make sure everybody can see that. Okay, so this is the oval board, like I said. If you want to see the back of it, what I've done so far. Okay, so I'm using every hole, every set of holes, but I'm going to be using inside, outside, inside, outside. Okay, so which means I'm going to take a zip tie. Remember the zip ties, it's always flat side up to the ceiling or up to the sky or wherever. Okay, oh, thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Lori. And you put it in, let's see. Yes, this is the back of the board. So you put it in like this. Okay, and then I'm going to go the 2 outside and the 2 inside, just like this. And I'm going to do that all the way around. Okay, so that's how you load the board. If you have any questions, again, I will explain it to you. So every other inside, inside, outside, inside, outside. Okay, so that is the oval board. It makes a beautiful large board or large wreath. So if you have a customer who wants something bigger than normal, than a round or a different shape, this is a perfect board for that. Or if you have a bigger sign. Hello, Margaret. No worries. I'm just chatting away here. Okay, so on this base, I decided to get it done because I'm not the fastest wreather and I didn't want to keep you until dinner time. Okay, so I thought, well, I'll just do the base and I'll explain to you what I did. So on every other hole, okay, I have done 10-inch posts with a 21-inch mesh. So I took a 21-inch mesh, which is in natural jute. I tied it into one spot, okay, and then I did 10-inch posts, and I did the inside, every other, all the way around, and then I did the outside 10-inch posts all the way around, okay? So then you get this really fluffy, this is the, with just the poofs, okay? So you get an inside, outside poof like that. The reason I have the pink clothespin there is it just reminds me where the top of the board is, so I know, which direction I'm going. Okay, so and then after that, I decided to put in some ruffles. So here we go. I've pre-cut this mesh. Okay, if you have questions on how to cut this mesh, actually, I think I'm going to have to cut some mesh because I don't think I cut it all now that I think about it. Okay, so on the inside, I'm doing about 14 inches. Okay. I think these are all 14. Yes, I need to cut the outside. So that's what we're going to do. I will show you how to cut the mesh. Sorry, I'm a little babbling. I thought I cut it already. So I'm a little discombobulated. Sorry about that. So to cut the mesh, let's just move this away here. To cut the mesh, we're going to roll it out. And we're going to use my handy dandy Fiskars rotary cutter. This has lasted me a really long time. I have had to change the blade on occasion, but not that much. Okay, so on the inside, I did about 15 inches. On the outside, I'm going to do 20 inches, okay? 20 inches. So I need 5 of them. Let's see here. Yeah, I need 5 more. Now, I'm not going to lie, the way I'm doing this wreath, it does take a bit of mesh. But I have so much mesh. I have really been trying to use what I have and not purchase as much as I normally do. But you know, as crafters, we all know that's a pretty hard thing to do, right? But this does take a lot of mesh because I did the 10-inch moose. I did the 10-inch poofs around, so that's 200 some inches. And then I did 14 inches on the inside and about 20 inches on the outside for the ruffles. So you're gonna probably use, well, the 21-inch mesh, you probably have half a roll left, and then a roll of the natural jute. And I apologize, it didn't actually measure to see how much mesh I used, but it is a bit. It is a bit. Hi, Cookie. Hi, Eileen. Oh, do you like my ladybug? You know what this ladybug is? Okay, listen. It's a little vacuum. You know, when you have little fibers or glitter, she picks up glitter really well. Okay, so this is what my little ladybug does. Is she not the cutest thing? I got it on Amazon. I got it quite a while ago. But yeah, she's handy to have around. Hi, Diana. Isn't that adorable? Okay, so what we're going to do is I think we're going to do the inside holes first because I'm just adding mesh to the inside. Okay, so what I've done, once you get your poofs done and you want to add your ruffles, I just go back behind and I just add, where are we here? Can you see that? I just add another zip tie over that existing zip tie. Okay, so that's all I do. So if you see these all need to be closed and have ruffles. All these are already closed. And you can tell because if you flick your finger underneath them, they're not going to pop up like these. Okay, these all pop up. Can you see? They're popping. Okay, so we're going to flatten those down again. Okay. Oh, is it your first time watching me? Well, welcome, Darlene. Welcome to the Uniquing the Creek page. My name's Judy Baker, and I am a designer on Team Unique, and I would like to welcome you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so we're going to do the inside ruffles first, okay? And I think I did it this way. Oh, no, sorry. These are the outside ruffles. Pardon me. Hold, please. These are the inside ruffles. They're smaller, okay? So these, I originally did them like this. I think that's called the kerfuffle, where you fold it in the middle and then you just pinch, 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 and you scrunch and you put them in like that. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. You could do a small woodland ruffle as well, but we're going to do these little kerfuffles. I'm going to just stick it right in the middle and I'm going to zip tie it up. Okay. I'm going to take my needle nose pliers, which is a very handy dandy tool to have. Honestly, I don't think I could live without it because I have sore hands and this really helps me. Okay. And then also the handy dandy zip tie gun, which also helps me because it cuts my zip ties off. Okay. So we're going to do that 4 more times for the inside. Again, I believe it's called a kerfuffle. If somebody, if that is incorrect and somebody knows, then, you know, just let me know. Oh, Eileen, do you have one of those little, and a yellow smiley face? That would be adorable too. they're handy. I mean, I do have a little vacuum, the little handheld vacuums. I do have one of those. Um, but this little ladybug thing is good for like smaller, for just glitter and things like that. She's not great, obviously. She's not going to do your floor, but she is handy to have around. And, it's kind of cute to look at. So what's everyone doing today? Is anyone crafting today? Were you working and sneaking a peek? We won't tell anybody if you're sneaking a peek. Come on in and, have a coffee break. Have a coffee break with us. I forgot to cut the zip tie off this one, so I'll just go back and do that. Hi, Kim. Yes, they do help with the glitter. And the itty bitty wires, yep, from the ribbon ends. I don't know. I saw somebody use one. It wasn't a ladybug, and I thought that is handy. So, of course, Amazon had it. Amazon is where I got it. It was a while ago, though, but I'm sure they have something similar to that. Okay, one more inside ruffle. Now, again, you could do a woodland ruffle. Like if you wanted to do a smaller woodland ruffle, you could do this. And to be honest with you, I think I did one of them like that because woodland ruffle is a very common design or fold that I use. Okay, so you could also do that. Okay, but this one it works well too because it does hide most of the edges. Just gives a little bit more full filler because I needed the inside of this wreath to be a little bit more full because I have that rectangle sign that's going to go right down the middle. Even though I'm connecting it in 4 different spots on the board, as you'll see later, I still wanted something underneath it to kind of fluff it up. Okay, so do you remember seeing what it looked like at the beginning with just the poofs? If you look now, it's really full. Okay, it's really nice. Don't worry about a few of those exposed edges because honestly, with everything I put on it, you often don't see those anyway. But see how pretty that is? And natural jute is one of my favorites too because it's natural and there's no color that this jute won't go with. There's no wreath color, right? Oh, Cookie, you just got back from physio. Well, I hope you're doing okay. I hope the physio is helping you with whatever ails you. Oh, and Stephanie, yeah, you're lucky you get to work from home. That's right, eh? So, folks, if you can see here, the outsides now have a zip tie. So we're going to fill that in, and we're going to fill it in with mesh, and we're going to fill it in with ribbon tails, okay? And with the ribbon tails, I've already cut them at 14 inches. I've got this really pretty, I'll show you up close. This really pretty green laurel, I think it's called laurel leaf ribbon. Take a look. I just love patting the little ribbons, right? See how they're going to do. You busted your wrist? Oh my goodness, Cookie, that's awful. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, I hope you're healing better. And then this is the yellow, the yellow argyle. Or I think it's called argyle plaid. Again, really nice ribbon. And of course, all this is from the Unique in the Creek. Everything here that I'm using today is from Unique in the Creek, except for the greens and the florals, okay? I buy them from random places, but this stuff actually came from Amazon. And I think it's really cute. Okay, they've got the cute little sunflowers with the little bigger sunflowers. It's perfect. Okay, so for the ribbon tails, we're going to do the yellow on top. Okay, so I just put the yellow on top, and this is a trick that Lori taught us. If you want to step, you can do it this way. Okay, I'm gonna do it crossways like this. Can you see that? And then I pinch in the middle, and hopefully it's about as even as we're going to get. Okay, we're gonna clip that, put that up there, and I'm gonna take my ruffle. Now this is let's see, how did I do this? So I did this a couple days ago, and I can't actually remember what I did. You think I would have written it down, right? Okay, we did the same thing. We did the kerfuffle, okay? So we're going to take it to the middle. We're going to fold the other end to the middle. This is near the end of the row, so it's a little bit more curly. And we're going to just scrunch up and scrunch up. And we're going to take that and we're going to put it in that zip tie, okay? So we're going to put it in this zip tie on the outer two holes here. Grab the ends, which can be a little tough. We're going to take those ribbons and we're going to put it in right in the middle of that zip tie with the ruffle. Now, if you have trouble doing the ruffle and the ribbons, you can either do pipe cleaners at this stage, put pipe cleaners in and do the ruffle and then the ribbons, or you could put the ruffle in with a zip tie, go over the same two holes with another zip tie and put your ribbons in, okay? Any way that works for you, you can do. I mean, these holes for the boards, you can put several zip ties in on top of each other to help you create the wreath, I'm having trouble speaking today, that you would like, okay? So then you're going to take your tails. Am I frozen? I don't see comments for some reason. Can somebody just say, hi, you're here, or yes, I'm here, or can you still hear me? I'm not sure. My iPhone and everything is like frozen for some reason. I hope you guys can see me. Can somebody just tell me that you can still see me? Lynn, are you still here? Lynn Broadbent, hello. Hello, buddy. Hi, Sherry. Oh, I'm here. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Erica. Thanks, Cookie, Stephanie, Margaret. Perfect. And yes, Lynn. Yes, Lynn made just a point. I remember at the earlier part of the video, I had mentioned that Unique in the Creek has hundreds of supplies, but they also add hundreds of supplies weekly. So they just got in. I don't have them yet. I've got them in my next cart order. They have gray zip ties to match the gray on the board. So you won't see, when you flip over your board, you won't see anything because it's going to look exactly like this color. So please go check out New to Shop. Okay. New to Shop every day. Just go in there and you'll see new supplies. And like I said, you'll be surprised the things you miss, because I miss things all the time and I'm in there all the time. Okay, so we're going to just do our ribbon tails, and then I add my greens later because I glue them in. Some people can or will zip tie them in. I don't live anywhere where it's hot or really hot, so I don't have to worry about the glue, and I don't ship. So I just sell locally, or, you know, give them away locally. So it's not really crucial to me to have no glue. But if you live in a place like Texas or Arizona, Alabama, any of those places, I'm sure it gets really hot for you. So you may consider just doing zip ties, okay? So again, I'm going to scrunch up. I cross those ribbons like that, like an X, just like that. Oops, sorry. Just like that, okay? And then you just pinch in the middle and bring it down. Or you can step it like Lori has taught us. You just take the top one, put it a little bit lower, and you can scrunch up the middle and do it like that. So either way, you can create your ribbon tails, whatever's easier for you. I'm crossing my tails today because I want them, you know, to go every other color. And I have trouble getting them to go every other color if I don't crisscross them. So it just makes it easier for me to do that. So you do whatever is easiest for you, okay? And again, taking the natural jute. This is, by the way, I have the supplies listed in down below, but this is the natural jute. Okay, jute poly mesh that I'm using today. And I love it. I mean, it does shed some fibers, so some people find that bothers them. So if that does, you can always use the natural horizontal a wide stripe, which is also a great jute to use, because again, it's a natural jute. It goes with anything. So again, we're gonna just separate our poofs. We're gonna stick down our kerfuffle right in the middle of those zip ties. And if you are able, grab both ends of the zip tie. If not, just zip it up and put another one over and do your ribbons. Thank you, Lynn. Oh, hi, Wendy. Welcome. Beck, no, I do not wood burn this because the ends are all hidden. I mean, the poofs definitely you don't have to wood burn because there's nothing to wood burn. But the kerfuffles, I mean, you can see a little bit of the edges here, but if you put other stuff on top of it, I don't see the need to wood burn. But some people wood burn everything. It doesn't matter what they're using. I am not one of them. If I don't have to wood burn, I won't wood burn. The only thing I wood burn really for is if I'm doing my flowers. I typically always wood burn my, regardless of the mesh I'm using when I do a flower. Unless it's a petal like Star Trek petal, then you don't have to wood burn because you don't see any edges. Okay, so you just have to kind of see which petal you're using, okay, or fold. But for this, no, I did not. Oh, I'm confused. I don't have enough yellow ribbon. Oh, then you'll get to see how I cut the ribbon. I don't think I have enough of this cut. Oh, well, that's okay. No worries. Again, crisscross. Pull it down. You're welcome back. Anybody else have questions? Please feel free to ask. I'd be more than happy to answer if I'm able. Okay, so we're going to put that mesh right in the middle. Put the ribbon tails right on top. Pull that zip tie over. Now, again, I also don't close the zip tie completely because I want to make sure that I've got the ruffle and my ribbon tails as even as possible. So you just, sorry, I don't think you can see that. You just pull the ribbons and just see if they match in length, okay? And then when they do, you can just push down on that mesh, okay? Pull on that zip tie and push it to the back. If you push it to the back, it does help the tails kind of poof up a little bit, okay? Again, we're going to probably fiddle with these ribbon tails another 100 times. So, kind of got to get used to that when you do wreaths with ribbons. Okay, so to cut a tail, looks like I need 2 more. Okay, you can either take it on your mat or your cutting board or whatever, and you can measure out 14 inches. But if you have one of these handy dandy measure buddies, which is also available at the Unique in the Creek, Lori and Dave did invent this handy dandy little tool. Oh, hi, Sharon. Welcome. The outside ruffles, I did about 20 inches, and the inside ruffles, I did about 14. And then I did 10-inch poofs, every other inside and outside, all around the board. So I had 20 poofs, and I had 10 ruffles cut at 14 to 15, and 10 ruffles cut at about 20. Honestly, I'm kind of bad because I'll measure like 20, 21, 22, something like that. Right? Okay, but if you want to be specific, cut them at 20. Yeah, Margaret, jute, I don't know. Yeah, this is jute, so you probably can't cut it because the wood burner probably would burn it. And yes, Cookie, the measure buddy is really handy. You can, if you do with yarn things like gnome faces or things like that, you can pull this sucker out to like 20 inches, right? Sorry, 20 inches. You can pull this out. And you can wrap your yarn around it if you need to, or longer tails, or, twine, things like that. You can use it for many things, okay? Yeah, Sharon, you're going to need probably a roll of the 21-inch mesh. And if you don't have 21-inch, you can do your poofs with 20 inches. But yes, you're going to need at least 2 rolls of mesh. And again, I apologized earlier. I didn't measure or calculate how much mesh I used, but I'm thinking it's got to be, yeah, almost 2 rolls because I used 21 inch and I only have this much left of the tin. So you will need definitely 2. Okay, so anyway, back to the measure buddy. I'm going to cut 14 inches. So this goes out all the way out. It's 14 inches. So then you take your ribbon, pull out your ribbon. You're going to take it to the top and you're going to pull out to the bottom and you're just going to wrap it. Now I only need 2, but I'll just show you how to do it if you needed more. So that's 3, 4, 5. So say you needed 5 ribbon tails, you would wrap it around there. You would cut here and you would cut here. Okay, but I only need 2. So let's go back to 2. So 1, 2. Okay. If honestly, if you're only cutting 2, I probably would have just cut it on the mat, but I do want to show you how to use these tools. Okay. Because Unique in the Creek has so many awesome inventions and tools. The boards are patented. I believe the Measure Buddy is also patented. Lori, if you're here, if you can correct me on that, but I'm pretty sure it is. Then I'm going to take the ribbon. I'm going to fold it in half. So you see I took it, folded it in half. You're going to cut from the folded edge to the tip. And it's going to give you a really nice dovetail like that. Hey, Liz, thanks for joining. How are you? How's the weather up there? It's really cold here today, and it's very windy. Like the wind last night was ridiculous here. Okay, pretty. Okay, pretty little dovetails. Oh, best scissors also. I mention this in every video because I love these. I only use them to cut ribbon. They're the blue-handled scissors. They're also at Unique in the Creek. Check out the description box below. SKUs are all there for you, my friends. Okay, so let's push this little baby back. Okay, carry on with the ribbon tails and the mesh. Okay, so again, I crossed my 2 ribbons just like this. I scrunched up the middle. I pulled it down. They're pretty even, but I'll also check that evenness before I zip tie the zip tie. Well, like zip it, like before I zip it completely. Okay, we're going to take our 20-inch ruffle. We're going to make a kerfuffle. Okay, pinch in the middle, scrunch up both ends. Yeah, well, it's a good thing you're getting rain up there, eh, Liz? We needed rain too. And actually, I do hope it rains, but the weekend, it sure would be nice if we could get some sun. Okay, so then, let's see, where are we? We got this one. Hold, please. Hold, please. It looks like I didn't put a zip tie in here. Wait a second here. Oh, no, confused. Sorry, it's right here. Sorry. I just didn't see it. Okay? Because there is a lot of mesh in here. Put down your mesh right in the middle. Grab those ends of those zip ties so you don't fight with them when you put your ribbon tails in. Grab your ribbon tails. I've got them clipped. Just makes it a little easier for me. Put it right on top of your mesh. Grab those ends of the zip ties. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Grab the ends of the zip ties. Zip tie it a little bit. Pull your ribbon tails up. Make sure they're even or, close. Doesn't have to be exact. But then I pull on that zip tie, you see, and I push it to the back. Push it to the back. For 2 reasons. It hides the head of the zip tie a little better, and it pops up these ribbon tails a little bit, right? Okay, see? Pretty. Okay, so we're going to do that one more time. Get our tails here ready. Cross it. Pull it down. Okay, and as you can see, they're very even. Okay. And they alternate green, yellow, green, yellow. If I do ribbon tails for myself, okay, I struggle to do every other color unless I do the crisscross. I think the crisscross is better. It works better for me. Hi, Felicia. Welcome. Hi, Sharon from Florida. I bet you it's nice there. I would love to get sun like that. Okay, take the kerfuffle or 20-inch mesh, make a kerfuffle. Yeah, Tina, you guys got really hot weather there for a while, didn't you? And the wildfires, crazy. I sure hope the wildfires aren't as bad as they were last year. Okay, put that kerfuffle in that mesh. Push it down the best you can. Put your ribbon tails in. Grab both ends of that zip tie. Wrap it around. Tighten it up just a little bit. Oh, Boston, you're getting cats and dogs in rain? I know what you mean. I'm just teasing you. Hi from Cape Cod. Okay, ribbon tails. Push down. Push that zip tie to the back. Hide the head of that zip tie and snip it off. Okay, we're going to go around. Going to fiddle with these ribbon tails a little bit. Okay. And the ruffles. Now, listen, friends, like I said earlier, you don't have to do the poosh. You could just do ruffles, okay? But I'm trying to get through the supplies that I have. And so I wanted to make a really faux wreath, but you don't have to. You don't have to do those poofs. You could just do ruffles in every other hole. Stick your ribbon tails in, add your greens if you want, stick your sign on in a bow, and you're off to the races, okay? This is just what I'm doing today. Doesn't mean you have to, it's just an idea, okay? Now, when I'm done, I like to go through, and like I said, you just go with your fingers to make sure that you got all your zip ties, okay? Make sure all your zip ties are nice, filled up, okay? I do that before I put the bow on. Now look, when I put this on this base, you're going to see it sits there nice. And now you're going to say, well, I have all this spare space here because I didn't put ribbon tails on the inside. That is true because I will probably add more greenery. If you know me, if you know my designs, I love greenery. So I will probably stick greenery in these spots that look bare to fill out around the sign. I've got all these little pieces I've cut off of bushes. When you cut off a bush, say there was a piece up here that had like bushier greens, but you didn't want it so long, so you cut it off. Don't throw these little guys away because, you know, they're adorable, right? They fit in little spaces. You can put them in. And this is what I'm going to do. I have a whole bucket of short greeneries that I have, but I'm not going to throw them away because when I'm done, it'll make for a really cute wreath. Okay, that's my goal. At least that's my vision. We'll see how that works. So now I'm going to put this sign on. And folks, you might want to go get yourself a coffee or snack because this, to me, is the hardest part of any wreath is getting that sign onto this wreath. So because I had this sign on 2 other wreaths that I made that I didn't like, sorry, lost my train of thought. The cable ties are already done. Okay, so what I did was I took the cable ties. Unique in the Creek have these handy cable ties, okay? They don't have the sticky on them. You don't have to, I have old ones that I got at the hardware store. Okay, so these old ones, first of all, they're bigger. You don't really need bigger, but you have to take the sticky off. Okay, so you'd have to peel this off. Then you'd have to peel the sticky off because the sticky will melt. If you're in a high temperature zone like Texas, from what I hear, if you don't take the sticky off and you rely just on the sticky on the cable mount, it's just going to fall off because the heat will melt the glue on this. So what I always did was take the glue off or the sticky off, and I would E6000 it. So I have my beat up tube of E6000 that leaks. You know, I don't know why they have to make these things so hard to squeeze out. But this tube, for me, often will crack. And so glue seeps out, which is why I have that zip tied Kleenex over top of it. So anyway, I use E6000. I stick a dot on my board. I put my cable tie on it, and then I hot glue it. Okay, so that's how I do those mounts. And again, Unique in the Creek has these zip tie mounts or cable mounts on her website, and I have it in the description box if you're curious. Then you put your zip ties on, okay? And again, on my board, I did mark it. Oh, you can't see it. Sorry. I did mark where I'm going to put it. And this is where I'm going to put it. I'll show you on an empty one. This is the top of the board. Okay. This is the bottom of the board. I'm going to go one up on each side, and that's where I'm going to put it. Okay. So one cable mount here, one cable mount here, here, and here. Because this is a pretty big sign, right? So let's see here. If I can find it. Hang on, please. Hold, please. And I'm going to use the cable mount or the zip tie, pardon me, the pipe cleaners. I'm just going to gently tie them up so they don't fall out. And then when I'm happy with it, I'll go back in and I will tie it up. Okay, tight. But for the meantime, I'm just going to put this on loosely. Okay. Oh, this might go better than I thought. Well, shouldn't have spoken so early. Oh, and I told you a little lie. I'm using the holes 2 up. Okay. So from the bottom, 1, 2, 1, 2, and the top, 1, 2, 1, 2. Sorry about that. I'll show you the back when I'm done. Because I may have to move it. It depends on what kind of bow I'm going to use. I'm thinking I'm going to use 2 small little bows. One here and one at the top here. But we can discuss that. You can maybe help me decide on that. Okay. Signs and you don't get along. Deborah, welcome to the club, my friend. I think everyone struggles with signs. You know, we can rip up a wreath, but it takes like an hour to do the sign. No, I'm just kidding. I won't keep you for an hour to do the sign. Sign yoga. That's right, Lynn. Hey, get a little workout. Oh, that wasn't so bad, though. Let's see here. I got to stand up and see if this is. Oh, yeah, that might look okay, right? That might look okay if I put some greens, and I may decide and maybe go in and put a couple ribbon tails. I typically don't ever use the inside row for ribbon tails, but this is where I put the bow, okay? Or the sign, sorry. I'm going to tighten this one up just a smidge. There we go. So I went from the very last hole, okay, to the outside of the board. So the very last hole, and I went 2 up. Because this is a rectangle board, right? I went 2 up from the bottom, or the top, 2 down, from the last hole to the outside of the board. Same with the bottom of the board. I went 2 up from the bottom. I'm going to tighten that up. Okay. And tighten that up. Let's see here. Now, if that looks good, I'll go back. I'll cut those ties off and we'll stuff them in the back of the board now so we don't forget. Okay, we're going to fluff up this ruffles here, make it look pretty. Okay, you don't want your mesh flattened, right? You want the mesh to be an accent, like the little ruffles and stuff. But you also want it to support the board or the wreath. Or no, the sign. Sorry, a little confused today. Yeah, it is perfect for the oval board. And Lynn, I had tried this sign on a ring board and twice. I did 2 designs on the ring board and I just didn't like it. I couldn't get past it. Just didn't look right. And then I thought, well, because to be fair, I don't use the oval boards much. I mean, if you know me, I love the ring board. I can use the ring board for everything, you know, if I had to pick a favorite board. But Unique in the Creek has so many options and so many boards. It's nice to change it up a little bit, right? There's nothing wrong with changing it up. Sorry, I got a fray here. I'm just going to cut that out. If you see frays, just go in and snip them off when you see them. Honestly, like I said, once we get everything on here, you're not even going to notice. So I think I'm pretty happy with the way the sign is. So we're going to tie these zip ties or pipe cleaners up. If you haven't used the boards before, you just tighten them up. Okay. And we're going to poke it right back in that hole that it's sitting on to hide it, and it'll stay flush, okay, with the wall or the door, wherever the wreath happens to be sitting, okay? So then you just push it back in, just like that. Are y'all creating today? Are you taking an easy day, just a relaxing day? You know, I'm not sure if any of you follow NHL hockey, but I live close to Edmonton, you know, 50 minutes in a little bedroom community outside of Edmonton. And so our team is the Edmonton Oilers. Loved them my whole life. My husband loves hockey. So I don't know really the rules of hockey or the game. I just know that you need to get that puck, right, in that net. But I have this year been trying to learn hockey because, again, my husband loves hockey. And so, you know, I try to learn it so I can understand it a little bit better. I'm having a lot of fun. And we are in the Western Conference final. So if we win this series, which I know we will, we'll get to go to the Stanley Cup playoffs, the final. And of course, we're going to win that too. So if you don't follow hockey, cheer for the Edmonton Oilers. And if you do follow hockey, cheer for the Edmonton Oilers. Okay? All righty. There we go. That is snug. That is not coming off. You see that? Look how perfect that is for this oval wreath. Okay? I think that looks pretty good. What do you all think? Do you like this? Does it look okay? I'm going to obviously finish with the florals and greens. What do you all think? Give me a thumbs up, please, if you like. Or does it look crooked? It's kind of hard to tell, isn't it? Does it look good? Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Love it. Thank you so much. You like it? Looks good? Okay, perfect. So let's carry on. I have, like I said, I have bits of greenery that I have kept. Okay, bits of greenery that I've just pulled out of my bucket. And I have sunflowers. Okay, lots and lots of sunflowers. So I bought this bunch of sunflowers off of Amazon, and I was really quite impressed with it, actually. They have these, you know, bigger sunflowers, but look, I love these. They have these cute little clusters of little mini sunflowers, and these are my favorite. But they didn't come on, you know, there was only like 2 or 3 per bunch of sunflowers. Like there was maybe 5 or 6 sunflowers and then a couple little bunches. But I love these. Look how cute they are, right? The little minis. And it came with the little green stems, right? Fresh greens. So what I decided to do was I just am randomly, whatever I have, it doesn't have to be an exactly the same. To me, it doesn't have to be the exact same set of flowers or bunch of flowers in each one, like every other or something like that. Because for me, it gives it a nice varied look, I think. I don't think it has to be an exact flower in each one, okay? Because like I said, there was only so many of these. I might have enough of these actually to finish, but we'll see. So right now, I have a big summer sunflower, little. I've got a cluster of 2, little, and a big one. I'm going to put another big one here because I think I'm going to do bows right here and a bow right here. Oh, and I actually have these too. I think these are kind of cute. if I need some fillers, little yellow buds of some sort, again, I got these off of Amazon as well. So I've got 3. Oh, I've got 3 of these, so that'll be enough. And I have one of these. Okay, so this one here came with these little green fronds or something. I'm not sure what they're called. I'm going to put this at the top. I know that for sure because I've got 2 here. Okay, and I think I'm going to put. The thing is, if I put 2 bows here, I'm not going to need this cluster. I'm not going to need this cluster either. So let's see what I would do here. I need something there. And I need a littler flower, I think, here. Like that. I think, maybe. Maybe we should do the bows. Yeah. You know what? Let's do the bows. What do you think so far? Oh, you're too OCD. You have to have a pattern. Yeah. I mean, I sometimes will do every other, but I didn't have like the little two. Oh, look at that cute little bud. Oh, I can make a pick. I'll show you how to do that. Okay. When I cut off stems, I think I told you last time, when you cut off stems and you don't need the whole green stem, don't throw away the stem. Because when you get a bud or something that's lost its stem like this, it has no stem on it, right? So you can just take a pick and you can stick it in there. Now you have a pick. Try not to throw those out. I mean, I don't keep some things are more flimsy. Some stems are more flimsy than the other stems. So don't keep those. But if you have a good stem, like this is a good stem. You can get 2 picks out of this because you can cut this in half. So then you're going to take this and you're going to put a little glue on that and you're going to stick it right in there. And now you have a pick. So now you can stick this with another, another one to make a little cluster. Okay. Pretty sure you all know that. But it's a good reminder. Don't throw away the good stems because they really do come in handy. Do y'all like my polish? I decided to polish my nails. And look, do you like the yellow? Do you like the yellow nails? I actually have never worn yellow polish, but I had some and I thought, well, I'll just, add some color to my nails too. What do you think? Maybe I should match my nails to the wreath that I'm doing. We'll see. We'll see. Before I started wreathing, this is a little tidbit about me. If you go to Instagram, I don't do it anymore, but if you go to Instagram, under JUDY Baker, SUGIBAKER, I taught myself how to do nails, nail art and gel nails. I used to do, these are my real nails. They're just polished. But I have, in the past, if you go, look, I did artsy nails, like the long stiletto nails, and I would do artwork on them. You should go check it out. Instagram. If you have a few minutes, go check it out. Again, I don't do that anymore. I haven't posted on there probably in 3 or 4 years. But if you're interested in what I used to do before I found wreathing, that was I decided it was too expensive to go and get my nails done because I used to do that all the time. And then if you don't know, I'm also on medical disability. I had to retire early for medical reasons. And in 2015, so I needed to find something to do. And this is how I got into wreathing, right? But anyway, when I stopped working, I couldn't afford $70 every month to go get my nails done. And so I decided, well, I'm going to teach myself. And yes, I had to buy some stuff to learn how to do it, just like everything else. You need some tools. But it was kind of fun. So, yeah, go check it out. If you have time on Instagram, it's kind of fun to see what my past life used to be. Okay, so let's do a bow. What do you think about the 2 little bows? Erica, you had to leave work because of medical too, right? Yes. Oh, Sharon, were you here earlier when I talked about the sign? Because this is my 3rd design with that sign because I didn't like the first 2 ones I did. I wish I had pictures of them, but I didn't take them because, I didn't like them. but I took the sign off twice. This is the third wreath I'm using that sign on. So hopefully 3 times the charm, right? Okay, these are the ribbons. Let me see. I have a lot of ribbons pulled out for this design. I'm going to put my handy dandy tools there so ribbons don't slide around. Okay, yes, that's a lot of ribbon. I like to use about 4 or 5 ribbons in my bows. You don't have to. You can use 1 ribbon, 2 ribbon, 3 ribbon, whatever you like. Okay, but I like to use about 5 because I do different style of bows too. Okay, I always try to use, not always, because sometimes, to be honest, I don't have a lot of 2.5. Oh my goodness. Erica, Tina, Lynn, we've all had to leave work because of medical. Oh, I did not realize that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but crafting's our savior, right? Typically, I can't. I don't. A wreath takes me about a week because I only do about an hour. I can only do about an hour a day, and my wreaths. I'm slow, so. But I do come to my craft room every day, and I watch YouTube down here. I tidy up. It's like our happy place, right? We like it here. We like our craft space. Anyway, so these are the ribbons. Now, I love this one. I use this on my daisy wreath, I believe, but it's so cute. So, I have used it before. I've used quite a few of these before, but they're your basic ribbons, yellow and green, that I think go really well with the design. But I am going to use 1 burlap, 1.5-inch burlap. Because of the jute, I thought it would be good if I could pull some of this burlap color. So that is one I'm going to use. I think this is really pretty. I have used this again, but I think it's really pretty. Oh, you take care of your husband, Tommy. Oh, bless your heart. It's hard. I'm going to be 60. I'm going to be 63 in December. And I've been off work since 2015. So I was 9 years ago. So what was I? Math is not my forte. Help people. Must have been about 54. Yeah, it must have been about 54, I think. And it was hard. It was very hard. It's still kind of hard when I think about some of the things I used to do and the things that I can no longer do. But you have to keep trudging on, right? We can't feel sorry for ourselves. There's a lot of people in worse situations than us. So I always try to think of that. It's always can be worse. So anyway, back to wreathing, back to our happy place. I'm going to use these 2 for sure. I'm going to use this 2-inch because it's such a big wreath that I think we kind of need a 2-inch. And I don't know. I think maybe the green will be better than the yellow, because then I can use this yellow, these 2, and possibly maybe like that. What do you think of those? Not in that order. I'll probably do it like that. Or maybe I should do one more 2-inch. Okay, I'm going to pull these out for now, and we're going to start from there. And I think I'm going to do 2 smaller bows. So I'm going to start with a very short tail because it won't need tails. Because this sign, you don't want to cover up your sign. Okay, so we're going to go about 7 inches because I'll cut the end off. Honestly, I like to have my things longer because I'd rather cut than worry about it looking, geeky because the tails are too short. You're still working and you're 75? Good for you. You go, girl. If you can and you love it, then you might as well do it. Okay, I'm going to do about 5.5 inches here. 5.5 inches because I don't want it very big, right? I'm looking at it thinking, well, maybe I'll go 6 inches. No, let's go 6 inches for the base loop. Sorry, a little indecisive. Okay, now I am not the best bow maker, but one thing I find is if you can go in here while you're making your loops and pull out those, like pull out those stuck divots, I call them, it makes it easier, at least for me, to get that bow where I need it to go. Okay, now I'm going to do uptails. You don't have to do uptails. You can do your bow however you like. Today I'm going to do uptails, and I'm only going to do 1 loop on each side of each ribbon. Sometimes I'll do 2 and 1. Sometimes I'll do 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. But today we're going to do just a 1 loop bow with uptails. Okay. Again, handy dandy ribbon scissors. I'm going to cut it. I don't think it'll be any longer than that. Okay. Again, I'm going to use 2 smaller bows, or I might see what this bow looks like on the top and the bottom and see if I need 2 bows. Okay. I may only need 1 bow. Okay. So there, these are really thick. This is really thick ribbon. It's really nice, but it's kind of sometimes thick ribbon's kind of hard to keep down, right? Okay. So then we're going to use the 2.5 inch Swiss dot. Okay. We all love a Swiss dot. Oh, look, perfect. Okay. We're going to go up. I don't know if this is the right way to do bows. It's just the way I do bows. I'm not sure if you're supposed to always start on the bottom. Sometimes I switch it up. And you know, when you do your bows, if you're like me, you probably move your loops around more than once. Okay. So again, I'm going to do 2 6-inch loops here. And it's going to look like an X. I'll show you in a second. Can you see? It's just an X. Okay, tail, loop, tail, loop, tail, loop, tail, loop, etc. Okay, so then I'm going to do 1.5 inches, and I think I'm going to do, let me think. I'm going to do this one next. Okay, this is that really cute plaid ribbon. It's got a very nice wire. See? You know, if you patch your ribbons like that and they stay, that's a good ribbon. And yes, Beck, I agree. Whatever works for you. Some people do their bows backwards than me, or, you know, different than me. And that's fine. You do your bows however you like. Okay. This is a really nice ribbon too. I love this. Now I'm going to go a little bit smaller. I'm going to go probably a finger width, which is about 1/2 inch or so smaller. Okay, so about 5.5 inches. Oops, I'm stuck here. Yeah, Lynn, you agree too? Yeah, whatever works. Okay, bring that tail up. Cut that off. Voila. Again, tail up, loop, tail down, loop. Okay. So it's just another X. Now I'm going to do this burlap just to break up the color a little bit. I'm thinking the burlap will work because of the jute. And I'm going to go a little bit shorter again, probably about, what did I say that other one was? About 5.5 inches. Yeah, a little bit, about 5 inches, I guess. Okay, so 5 inches. 5 inches. Bring that down. Pull out your divots a little bit. Okay, puff it up. Because we all like our loops to be nice and puffy, right? Poofy. Puffy. Okay. Now it's getting to be pretty full already. Let's see, folks. We might not need this one actually, because I think that might be too much. Let's go with this one. This pretty green embossed ribbon. Okay, it's almost see-through. Like it's really kind of cool. Like where the embossing is, it's kind of see-through. You can kind of see through it. It's very pretty. I have this in several colors because, you know, well, just because. Couldn't resist them. I like them. I like the embossed. Again, a little bit shorter. Okay. Pinch that down. Pinch that down. That needs to be there. We go. Make sure they're somewhat even. Cut it off. And then I think at the end, we're just going to do this one. I'm just going to do a button loop in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to bring that tail down, push that down, and do my button loop right in the middle, just like that. And we'll see how that looks, okay? Cut that off. Now, bows are people's nemesis, as well as getting the signs on. Oh, hi, Joyce. I just saw you coming in. Hi, Carrie, Joyce. Thank you very much, Sharon. Thank you. Yes, the replay will be on the YouTube channel, so you can go and watch that at your leisure whenever you like. Now, I'm going to put a zip tie. This zip tie I get at my hardware store, Home Depot, wherever. It's about 12 inches. Put the flat side up, remember? And I'm going to jam it right to the middle. I sometimes will put the zip tie in the bow maker, but I forgot this time. And then I'm going to take, I ordered these long zip ties. I'm almost out, but they're about 20 inches. I like the longer ones. If you don't have the longer zip ties, you just take 2 zip ties. In fact, I'll show you how to do that, because not everybody has the 20-inch. You take 2 regular zip ties. I'm sorry, regular pipe cleaners, pardon me. You crisscross it like that. So there's a little X there, just like that. Okay. And then you're going to just twist them together like that. Okay. Make sure the little ends tucked in, because they're pretty sharp and they're going to poke you. And then you're going to cuss. Okay, so as you can see, let's see what the length is here. Oops, sorry. The one that's ready made is a little bit shorter, and the one that I just made is about 1.5 inches longer. You see that? But I like the longer length because my wreaths are like puffy, and I don't like to fight with the, again, it's like ribbons. I don't want to have to add. I'd rather cut, okay? Yeah, bows are everyone's nemesis, Heather, I think. Or lots of people's nemesis. Okay, so I've got this zip tie. I'm going to bring it up, and I'm going to bring this little pointy, can you see? This little pointy, the pointy end, okay, into the head of the zip tie if possible. Again, this is why I use the 12-inch. I don't really need the thickness of the 12-inch, but I need the length of the 12-inch to do this, okay? I'm going to pull this bow up. I'm going to zip it up as I go the best I can, because I need to keep that stack. I'm going to pull that zip tie to the back like that. I'm going to push up, or push down, sorry, on that bow when it comes out. And I'm going to flip that zip tie right through my stack. Can you see that? Linda, Roland, hello there. You're a newbie? Oh, your real name's Lindsay. Oh, hi, Lindsay. Well, welcome to the Unique in the Creek page. My name's Judy Baker. I'm a designer on Team Unique. Thank you so much for joining us today. The replay is going to be available on the YouTube channel, Unique in the Creek. So if you like to go over there and like and subscribe to that page, then you can see lots of the replays for all the designers that have free tutorials there, okay? And if you need to learn anything, you'll find it on that Unique in the Creek channel. Okay, so I just zip tied. I put this pipe cleaner in the back and I zip tied this up. I'm not going to zip tie it completely tight because I want to make sure that my bow is somewhat like I want the bow to look. Okay. Let's see here. I think my stack is a little crooked. Oh, if you like to chat, Lindsay, you found the right page. We're a good bunch of chatters. You can keep us company. Okay, so I'm going to pull the tails down that I want in the front. Okay, make sure they're down in the front. And then I'm going to pull these up tails and do the same thing because I want to make sure they're up. Okay. And then I'm going to tighten that zip tie as tight as I can get it, which isn't very tight because my hands are pretty weak. But then I take my zip tie gun, tighten that up, and snip that end off. And then I take my pipe cleaner. This is just something I do. And I twirl the pipe cleaner together just simply because it hides that bumpy zip tie, which I always tend to hurt my hands on. Okay. So I still have to finish the tails here, dovetailing, but this is the bow. Can you see that? It looks pretty. Let's just see what it looks like on the wreath. Okay. We'll take this out of the way for now. And we'll bring back our big wreath. Yep, it's a big one. Okay, my friends. This is what we'll do here. Okay. Here we go. All right. So see, I said I didn't think I need anything here because that's going to cover. And it's actually going to cover the other flowers too. But that's okay. I like the flowers that peek out of bows that you can kind of see when you look at the loops. So that's a pretty big bow, actually. I should have made it a little bit smaller. We might not need that bow on the bottom. Right? You love your zip tie gun? Yes. Okay, let's attach this bow because honestly, I think I should have made the loops like 5 or 4 inches long. I don't think I should have made them 6 inches, but that's okay. Live and learn. I'm going to put it right through that. I'll show you what I did. Right through that mesh to put this bow on, and I will show you the holes that I do that on once I get this secured and I know for sure that's where I want it. Okay, so you take your bow, make sure it's where you want it. Make sure it's sitting on top of that mesh, which is another reason why I wanted so much mesh, is so it can support a bow. Oh, I'm a little stuck here. You know, this oval is so big. Okay. I'm not sure if you can see this yet. I think I need one of those machines that move out your view. I wouldn't know how to work it, but oh my goodness, that's a big bow. I might have to do a smaller bow, folks. What do you think? Let's cut these tails, though. Maybe that'll help. Hang on, please. Hold, please. Talk amongst yourselves. Yeah, Deborah, my stack moves a lot. I don't know what the, I watch people and they get their stacks perfect. And I think, how do the heck do they do that? I mean, I do the same thing and it just doesn't work. Practice, 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 I guess. Oh, thank you, Carrie. You love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, hi, Carrie. How are you? That's okay, Carrie. Oh, stuffed peppers. I love those. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'm not sure. Might have to do a different bowl. This one might be a little bit too big. Right? But you know, I do that too. I make bows and then I think, ooh, no, that's too wet. That's way too big. Oh, see, look at this. I cut it the wrong way. See that? Dang it. So now that one's a little bit shorter than probably I wanted it, but that's okay. You know, we snip, snip, and then we snip, snip more. Snip, snip there, snip, snip there. Everywhere a snip, snip. You know that song? Yeah. Do that a lot. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, look at that. Those scissors literally just cut the tip of my nail off. Can you see that? Oh my goodness. Well, I'll have to file that when I get off of here. Now, I don't have an exact science of, or any science of how I cut my tails. I just cut them. Sometimes I'll have to go back and recut them. But that's okay. Because I've cut them a little bit longer, it's okay to do that. Okay, let's see here. Oh, no, I missed a couple. Hang on, please. Sorry. I don't want to cut that backwards again like I did. I know, Carrie. I cut myself or burn myself or, you know. My husband comes home from work and said, so how many bandages did you use today? Yeah, I think the bow needs to be smaller too. I think it's a bit too big. Okay, folks, I'm going to bring you up just a little bit. We'll see how that goes. Hi. Hi. I mean, it is a big wreath, right? Let's see what it is like hanging. Can you guys see that hanging? I mean, that is a big wreath, so it kind of needs a bigger bow. That might be okay. Once it's up there, it might be okay. What are you all thinking? Do you like it, Tommy? Hang on, folks. I need to stand back and look at it. Yeah, if I don't put another bow on there, I think it might be okay. If I wanted two bows, I would definitely have to make them smaller, right? I think we need to fix it like that. And I think I need to cut some of these tails off again. Everyone likes the bow? Donna, Tommy, Lynn, Diana, Heather. Oh, thank you, everyone. Tina, Sandy, Deborah. Oh, you like the bow? Yeah, I think once we get some more greens and stuff on here, hey, fill up that inside, I think the bow will be okay. I just have to cut some of these ribbon tails. They are definitely too long. I'll fluff those loops out a little bit. But, you know, I have it like angled so it doesn't cover the sign at all, right? Okay, so let's bring that back down. Let's bring you all back down. Hold, please. Thank you. Sorry. Okay. Let's clean this up a little bit, this space. Okay. So with that being said, I don't think we need a second bow. Do y'all think we need a second bow here? Carrie thinks I need another bow. Maybe a smaller bow right there. Do you think? How many people think I should try a smaller bow? Should I just try one? I'd have to cut this out, but that's okay. Should I try one and see how it goes? Because I can do that. What do you think? 2 bows? No, no, no. Yep. Another bow, small bow on the bottom. Okay, listen. Let's make a small bow, and we don't have to put it on. Yeah, I think we'll try one and see. Yeah, Tammy, I think that's right. Okay, let's try another smaller bow. I have to look to see how I did that. So let's see. I started with this green 2-inch. Now, I'm not worried about the length of the tails again, because I'll probably end up cutting them. Never too many bows. Yeah, we all love our bows, right? So let's do 5 inches. 5-inch bow. What do you think? 5-inch. Geez, 5-inch looks so tiny. Okay, maybe 5.5 inch. I'm so bad, eh? Oh my goodness. 5 and a little bit. Okay, let's go 5 and a little bit. We'll see how that goes. Okay, I'm not going to use this anymore, so let's zip that up. Trust the process, Joyce. Oh, okay. I'll try. I'll try to trust the process. So funny, hey? I love us Creekers. We're such a good group of people, I tell you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, every single one of you. Okay, then I went to the yellow. Speaking of Creekers, if you are new to the page or new to watching Unique in the Creek, there is another Facebook group on Facebook, obviously, and it's called Unique Wreath Creators. It's a free page. It's a free group to join. Please go follow that page if you have not already. And once you join the group, you will see so many beautiful, beautiful designs from so many talented people. You'll just shake your head and go, oh my God, where have I been? I should have followed this page months ago, because there's so many people in there and they're all so talented and they have great, great designs. So if you have not already, again, it's called Unique Wreath Creators on Facebook. It's a great page. Great page. Okay, so here's my 2 other 5 inches-ish loops. Let's get those center divots out of there. Pop those out best I can. Again, I'll probably move those loops anyway. Okay. I think a lot of us are already Creekers. But you newbies, please go follow. You won't regret it. We have a lot of fun too. There's also a private group called the Can-Am VIP group. You can also join that. I have the link in the description box below. If you click on that, all the information will be there. It is a paid group, but it's a great group of women. If you like to chat or learn things, just want some company, it's a great group. We have 3 coaches: Lori Franklin of Unique in the Creek, of course, Michelle Razzo-Reddy from Monkeys Creations, and Andrea Brown from Ranch House Wreaths and More. If you don't follow any of them, also please go do that. They're the best. Best coaches ever. It's a lot of fun, that group. And a lot of the Creekers that are here that are in that group can attest to that. right? Right, ladies? Okay, so we're just going to keep going smaller. And, you know, even though I did smaller loops on this one, it still looks big. But that's okay. Like Joy says, trust the process. Oh, bye, Diana. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, Carrie Marie and Elizabeth, Tommy. Yeah, there's so much to learn. It's so inspiring. Oops, I forgot my uptail on this one. You know, if you're having a bad day or sad day or whatever, you go to that group. You join in on the chats that we always have, and it'll make you feel better. I guarantee it. It's so fun. And the women are all encouraging, right? There we go. Now, what else? Oh, the green one goes next. Oops, I pulled some greenery with that. I think this, yeah, a little bit. Okay, and again, it's pretty thick. And again, I didn't put my zip tie in there like I should have. Silly girl. Tammy, yes, the replays are all on Unique in the Creek Facebook. Unique in the Creek YouTube page. So if you need to watch the replay, please go check that out. It'll be loaded up there shortly after the live. And if you've missed any lives from any of the 9 designers that are on Team Unique, yes, there's 9 of us, I believe, already. And if you have missed any of the videos from any of us, or you want to watch it again and maybe do a step-by-step so you can play it, pause it, play it, pause it, all on YouTube, okay? And there's playlists, right? So if you know specifically it's a wreath that I did, you just go to Make It Like Judy playlist. And everything that I've done live on the Unique in the Creek page will be listed there. If it's somebody else, you can go to their playlist, Make It Like Michelle, Make It Like Lori, Make It Like Jackie, etc. Make It Like Carrie Marie, Make It Like Liz. We're all designers on Unique in the Creek Facebook, Unique in the Creek page. So please join the Facebook groups and the pages, and you will see great things. Now, how did I do this before? Oh, you know what? I need to do it this way to put that to put that through there. I was thinking, why isn't that working? Okay. Oh, yes, Tammy, the Can-Am group. If you join, the Can-Am replays are all on the Can-Am Facebook page. Yeah, you can watch them like the groups, the private group sessions. If you miss wreath critique or chit chat or anything like that, yes, on Facebook, all the replays are there. Okay, so here's my stack. Here's my pipe cleaner. I'm going to pull that, not as tight because I still want to fiddle around with my loops a little bit. Okay, but I push down on that. See what I get here. Pull out my loops. You're welcome, Tammy. We hope to see you there. Okay. Yeah, I still think this bow is too big. Gosh. I don't know. Is it just me or is it hard to make a small bow? I think it's probably, I'm not guilty of it. I don't think. I'm not the only one guilty of that, I don't think. That's okay. We'll figure it out. Yes, Tammy, I hope you go and join. Like I said, the link is in the bottom of the description box for the Can-Am group. If you click on that, It'll give you, oh, that won't cut. It'll give you all the information you need, okay? All righty. I'm going to twist that around. I'm going to fluff out my loops. I'm going to get rid of this bow maker. Okay, folks, here we go. I'm sorry. I think I'm keeping you a long time today. I apologize. My videos are pretty long. I'm just kind of learning, so I appreciate your patience. Appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. But again, if you have to go, no worries there. The replays will be, like I said, on the YouTube page. Oh, hi, Amy. Hi. Welcome, welcome. No problem. You know, you can always watch the replay. Thanks for popping in. I know you're working, probably. I'm struggling with another bow, Amy. You know how it is. Okay, I am going to cut the dovetail as well that's down here. I may have to adjust it again, but we'll do it this way just to make it a little bit easier going forward, okay? Because I know they're going to have to be cut shorter because I don't want to cover up that sign. Thank you, Amy. I'm just trying to think if I needed 2 bows, and we decided we did because the wreath is big. It's not a problem. We'll figure it out. We'll add some more greens too as well, because I love using greenery. I actually pulled out Halloween and fall yesterday. Oh my goodness. The greens. Have any of you switched over your supplies to fall and Halloween yet? Oh, Lynn, I'm so sorry. Oh, you're so sweet. I love you. Thank you, my friend. I sure wish you could get better, start feeling better. Oh, I forgot a couple. Hang on, please. Oh, is Angie here? Oh, hi, Angie. Sorry, I missed your comment. Hi. Hi, hi. Thanks for popping in. Okay, let's see what that looks like. All right, my friends. Now, this bow is going to go kind of like down here. Okay, we'll stick it there for now. So it's kind of going to go like that. What do you think? Obviously, I'm going to fix the loops and the tails, but what do you think? The two loops or the 2 bows? Yay, nay, adorable. Thank you. Thank you, Amy. Thanks, Angie. Thanks, Liz. Yepper. Okay, well, let's put it on. Get some greenery on, hang it up, and then I can let you poor folks go. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me. Now, because that bow is going to cover this green, I'm just going to snip it out, right? Because there's no point having it there. It's just a waste. I can use it probably on something else or in this wreath, on this wreath itself, right? Okay. So again, I've got this here. I'm going to put it 1 up from the bottom, and I'm going to put it right through the mesh. I will show you again where I put the bows once we settle on what we're doing here, okay? Angie, how's your hand today? Angie from Brushes and Boards, Stencil It Up, made an adorable wreath yesterday. I watched her replay last night. But she hurt her hand using her cutters and cutting so many greens yesterday and flowers. Her hand hurt. And I can understand that because I get cortisone shots in my hands in 2 different spots on both hands every 3.5 months or so. So 4 shots total. But of course, they won't do them all at the same time, so you have to go back 4 times. Oh, Angie. Oh, yes, I watched the whole thing, Angie. I watched the whole thing last night. After my husband went to bed, after our hockey team won, our NHL hockey team at the Edmonton Oilers that you need to cheer for since you're in what, Illinois? So Detroit is out. Or no, is Detroit in Illinois? I apologize. That is a really ignorant question. What hockey team is in Illinois? Oh, the Blackhawks. Chicago, right? Sorry. I had a little brain lapse there. You watched Angie, Tammy? It was fun. Angie, you're adorable. It's always fun. I appreciate, when people we all make mistakes on lies. People think it's easy, but it's not that easy. It's not that easy to talk out loud for an hour and a half or 2 hours. Ah, Amy, thank you. Go Oilers. Yes. It was a great game last night. Great game. We need to win. Win-win, so we can get to the next round, the Stanley Cup Finals, my friends. Okay. I'm going to fiddle with that bow once we get it up on the wall. What do you mean it's not? What wasn't, Angie? What's not? And Carrie Maria, I know, eh? I mean, it is fun. I enjoy it. But, we have to come up with the ideas and supplies and try to figure it out. And even though I did half the wreath, I'm still keeping you folks a really long time. I apologize for that. I don't know how to get away from that. I think I talk too much, right? Okay. I'm going to swing you up, and I'm going to hang it up on the wall here so you can kind of get an idea of the 2 bows. And so I can kind of get an idea of the 2 bows as well. Now, of course, I will fluff the bows. You'll see the bows looking better in the picture when I post it on the Unique in the Creek page. I mean, it's going to have more greens. The tails are going to be different. We're going to stick stuff in the middle so it doesn't look so bare. Let me just walk over here and see what it looks like. Oh, it's a little crooked. Hang on. I think that's better. Anyway, that gives you an idea, right? I mean, it's big. This sucker is like 31 inches if you counted the bottom tail. So it's a big wreath. Okay? But that's okay. Oval boards are meant to be nice and full and big. Okay? So then we're going to put, I think, some more greens in here to add some more color. Okay? Let me just tighten this bow up a little bit. Do you like the 2 bows? Yeah, Carrie. Yeah, no, I just keep talking. I know, Deborah. I felt for Angie when she couldn't cut her zip ties. I know that feeling when your hand hurts that bad. It's painful. My left hand for some reason was the worst one at the first. I couldn't even close my thumb to my palm. Like I couldn't do it. I could only do it like this. So I couldn't hold if you had to brush your teeth or, pick up a fork and knife. I don't know how people do it if they have, no thumbs. Because unfortunately, there are people that have no thumbs. Anyway, very hard. Oh, do you like it, Joyce? Thank you so much. Okay, so let's see. This is what we've got. It's big. Even though I try to make small bows, that's just wasn't happening. But we'll figure it out. Now, we're going to put greens in this baby. Now, I'm not sure about any more flowers. I don't think it needs more flowers, although I have to glue those in. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. I forgot we have to glue those in still. And then we'll get some greens in here to make it more, I don't know, green. I'm so smart. Oh, Lordy. Let's put some more green in here so we can make it more green. Okay. There we go. Are you ready? We're going to get the glue gun. And we're going to take our wreath. We're going to take our little picky thing. We're going to put some glue on it. And we're going to stick it through the mesh right down, okay, into the board. And you don't have to worry about it peeking out from the back because it's plastic. It's not going to go through there. Okay. We're going to do it again with this one. I think I have 5 to glue in because I didn't do them. Stick it in the mesh, push it down to the wreath, fluff it up a little bit. Actually, that one needs a little bit more glue, I think. There we go. I'm waiting for this Bonder glue gun to go kaput because I don't like it. I've had it for, well, ever since I started crafting, which was early 2021, I think. And I don't like it. It leaks a lot. And yes, I use Gorilla Glue. I've used AdTech glue. I've used different types of glue. It just doesn't, it drips a lot. Although all the drippings, once they dry, I just throw it in my glue pot that's behind me. And so when I use my glue pot, if I do in a grapevine or something like that with lots of florals, I'll use my glue pot and it'll melt in there. So it's not a waste. It doesn't waste it. It's just annoying that it leaks so much. I don't know why it leaks so much. And I think the next time I won't get a cordless either. I'll get one that actually that you have to plug in. Although this can be plugged in, but then it has no stand. So in order to have the stand, you need it to be cordless. Now, where did I miss? 1, 2, 3. Oh, over here. Oh, please. We're going to do a little spinny. Are they bad at linking? Well, I just want it to go bye-bye. Sorry, I'm just catching up on comments here. Oh, thank you, everyone. Oh, thank you, Amy. I know, it's your right hand, Angie. You're right-handed. I mean, it sucks, right? Did you ice it after your live last night? You have one too, Sharon? Yeah. I don't know why. I mean, I thought it would be, you know, a great glue gun. I mean, Bonder has been around forever. But yeah, I just don't like it. But I can't justify, you know, spending money on a new one until it goes kaput. So I just, you know, you just deal with it. Okay, wow. Okay, let's go through here. One, done. Okay. Now I think we're going to put some greens in here. I think we might even put some in the bow because give it some pizzazz, right? And if you weren't here at the beginning, this is the 3rd wreath I've done with this sign. So when you think that, you know, we all don't, the designers, you know, love everything they do, we don't. We take things apart. If you don't like it, just take it apart and redo it until you love it, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with taking something apart. Oh, it didn't help much. Oh, I'm so sorry, Angie. But, you know, kudos to you, girl, for keeping on going with that wreath last night. A lot of us, you know, a lot of people would have just said, screw it, I'm out of here. But no, you kept going, and I think that's awesome. And yes, I watched the whole thing. And it was great. So, okay, folks, I'm on this top bow. I'm going to just pull it a little bit differently. Hang on, please. Oh, yeah, bows and signs, bows and signs. We love them, don't we? Okay, hang on a second, please. I'm just going to pull this up a little bit, up over this mesh so it has something more to sit on. I want it on top of this mesh here. There. There you go. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate your support. Appreciate your time. Okay. Now, friends. I'm really going to try to get quicker, okay? I'm really going to try to do that. One day, I could maybe get it down to an hour. That's kind of my goal, is try to do my lives in an hour. But I appreciate you all hanging out with me. Appreciate it very much, very much. I'm going to cut this one a little shorter. Okay. All right, let's add some greens. Now, what are these? Okay, remember at the beginning I said don't throw away your little greens because you can always use your little greens? Yeah, we're going to do those. And I'm not sure if I'm going to put in these spiky, oops. I'm not sure if I'm going to put spiky things in. I haven't decided yet. I don't think so. But we are going to put greens, okay? So these greens, I'm just going to gently insert them and see where I want them before I glue them in. And because I'm gluing into the mesh, you can put them anywhere, right? You can put them anywhere if you're just sticking them in with glue, because it won't matter. But the longer ones I might put behind this top bow so they can stick out a little bit. Again, after the live, weather permitting, if it stops raining, I'll be able to go outside and get a couple pictures. And I will post a picture of the finished wreath in the comment thread on this replay. Okay, so if you go to YouTube or Facebook and you check out the comment section, the picture will be there. And I'll also post it in Unique Wreath Creators. Again, if you have not joined that group, it's a free Facebook group. Please go do that. What else? What else do I need to tell you again in case you were new? Oh, thank you, Lynn. You like seeing the discombobulated process every now and then? I just like to show people that, you know, it takes a while to do anything. You learn it, but it doesn't mean you can't keep going. Okay, if we don't like something, we just redo it. Like I said, this is my third time making a wreath with this sign. Third time. Okay. Let's see here. What do we got? It's kind of hard to tell because it's so big. Right? What do y'all think? Do you think the green helps? Or do you think the green doesn't help? Or doesn't help? I think I need some here. Oh, it's quiet now. Third time's a charm, yeah. Okay, these aren't glued in my friends, because, you know, I don't want to keep you forever. But this is kind of what I'm going for. If I see a spare spot, I'm going to put some green in there and I'll glue them in. And we'll go from there. And again, I'll post the picture in the group comments, okay? If you are curious as to what this will look like when I'm done. Okay, I'm going to hang this up because it gets a better view. I don't think those green things are going to fall out because I stuck them in there pretty good. Okay, hold please. Going up, going up. Let me see. Let's crook it again. You know, I'm just not used to, this bow down here. What do you think? Does it look crooked to y'all? Why does it look off balance to me? What do you think? You like the greens? You like the green? Like the green? You like it? Like it? Yeah, Lynn, it's so easy to take things out. That's for sure. Well, Michelle Razzo Redding's here. Hi, Monkey. Does everyone like that? Again, I will fiddle with it more. I'll make sure the bow loops look better and the tails look better and the greens are even. But that just kind of gives you an idea of what my vision was. So did my vision go okay? Again, it's crooked. I think it's the sign. I think I'm going to have to adjust that sign. I think it needs to be moved, like right there. I think that's where it needs to be. What are we thinking there? Does that look, is that better? Is it still crooked? I can't tell sideways. What do y'all think? Oh my God, it's still crooked. Okay, when I do finish it, I promise it won't be crooked. Okay, it won't be crooked. What are we all thinking? Bring the smaller bow up some. Okay, let's try that. Yeah. Okay, let's try that. Okay, down we go. Yeah. Okay, so I have it on the outside hole and the middle hole. So let's go to the middle hole and the top hole. Okay, let's try that. Okay, hold please. Oh, there's a lot of mesh in here. Oh, wait. I'm going to get my handy dandy little yarn thingy here. Get that in that hole. Whoopsie. Okay. Think some sunflowers on the lower left. Oh, go get the ice cream truck, Michelle. No worries. Enjoy. By the way, that cotton candy cake, oh my God, I've never heard of such a thing. But I went to your TikTok after your live this morning and I went to go look. And I love cotton candy and I'm sure I would love that cake. So go enjoy your ice cream as well. Sorry, folks, just trying here, trying. Okay, that might be better. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we got here now. Sorry, just adjusting here, just adjusting. Figure this out. So this has to go here. This has to go here. Talk amongst yourselves. Michelle, you're probably gone already, but geez, I wish it was warm enough here for an ice cream truck. It's cold. Okay. Again, I will fluff the loops a little bit better. But this is the bow on the higher hose. Oh, hi, Ruth. No problem. The replay will be on the YouTube channel, okay? I hope you're well. Thanks for popping in to say hi. Thanks for popping in. Okay, people are saying more sunflowers. Okay, so we can do that. We can do more sunflowers. Might as well use these little guys up because I won't be able to use them on anything else because I don't have enough for another design anyway. Hello, sunshine. Come visit us sometime in the next few days. We'd love to see some. My husband's golfing today, I think. I'm not sure if it's raining. He might not be going. Looks better up higher. Okay. Yep. Good suggestion, Carrie Marie. Let's see here. What do we got for flowers? Oh, you remember that little pick I made? I could add it right here. That little bud sitting right there. Again, that's not exactly, it's not going to be exactly here because I probably will change it up a little bit. Probably add some greens or something, you know, in a few spots. But this is the idea of what it's going to look like. I'm going to take you back up because I'm not going to glue all those in while you're sitting here watching. I'm going to do it off camera. Okay, so I can let you guys go because, you know, you have things to do, right? There we go. Cut that off a little bit. Okay. Okay, my friends, hold on. Here's hoping that sign is straight. Might have to adjust that sign again. Oh, please. Okay, what do we got? Oh, that looks much better. Thank you, Carrie Marie. And thank you for the suggestions for more flowers. That's perfect. I think that looks much better. Right? Looks much better. I could always tuck a couple of flowers in here too. Again, these aren't glued in, so I'll see what we've got, what we can see. And figure out those bow loops so it's not covering the sign. What do we all think? You like it with the extra flowers? More flowers, looks better higher. You like it? Does it still need more flowers? Or did I do okay now? I think I did okay now. I might have to put one up here maybe. I could stick one up here in the top just so it's peeking out a little bit. Peeking out of the bow a little bit like that with those greens that I haven't attached those greens yet, but I will. We'll stick some in there. Sorry, I'm in your way. How does it look? Does it look good? Do you love it? Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Yes, I will get a picture of this. I will get it finished up and get a picture of this shortly. I will put it on the comment thread and it'll be on the live shortly as well. On the replay, I mean, you'll be able to see the replay on Unique in the Creek. YouTube channel, don't forget to go to uniqueinthecreek.com, okay, to see all the designers, all the replays, not only mine, we all have playlists, so it's awesome. Now this is a big wreath, okay? It's quite heavy. Well, not heavy, but it's substantial, okay? Like I said earlier, it's about 30-ish inches. And of course it's about 21 inches wide. So it's a good size wreath. If someone that you know is looking for a big wreath, the oval board is the way to go. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Okay, it's full. And this is the back of the board. I have to cut these ties off. This is where the bows are. Let's see right here. Let's see. I'm opposite, so I'm watching the camera. Okay, there we go. Okay. So that's the back of the board. These are my signs right here and right here. Right here and right here. Oopsie, right here. Okay. So that's where everything's going to go. Like I said, these greens aren't stuck in, but it's going to look like that. It's nice and full. There's the first bottom bow. There's the top bow. Okay. So any questions? Any questions? Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. Hi, thank you. Do we have any questions? If not, I can let you go after this. Oh my goodness, 2-hour live. You know, that's a record for me. Today's was much longer. You love it? Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, well, if there's no questions, I'll let you all go. I appreciate it. Again, don't forget to go to uniqueinthecreek.com and go do some shopping. And if you do, if you would please consider using my affiliate link, which is in the description box below, I would appreciate that. Don't forget, they always get new kits and new supplies weekly. It seems weekly anyway. Fabulous. Thank you very much, Beck. Thank you, Deborah. Well, I appreciate all my friends, all my new friends, all my old friends. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And we will see you in 2 weeks from today. I'll be here doing a new design. I haven't decided what I'm going to be doing yet, but I appreciate you. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget, follow Unique in the Creek for lots of wonderful videos for great designers, okay? So if that's it, I will say goodbye. Thank you, and we shall see you in 2 weeks' time. Thank you. Bye.